In the small coastal town of Windhaven, where the salty breeze carried the scent of the ocean and seagulls called overhead, lived a spirited girl named Lily. Lily was 16 years old, with wild, curly red hair that danced in the wind and a pair of bright blue eyes that sparkled with curiosity and mischief. She had an adventurous spirit and a love for the sea, which she had inherited from her grandfather, Captain James, a retired sailor with a treasure trove of stories about his voyages. Lily lived with her parents and her younger brother, Jack, in a cozy cottage near the shore. Her grandfather's tales of hidden treasures, mysterious islands, and daring adventures had ignited her imagination from a young age, and she often dreamed of embarking on her own grand adventure. One sunny afternoon, as Lily and Jack were helping their mother clean out the attic, they stumbled upon an old, dusty chest. The chest was locked, but its worn exterior hinted at the secrets it held. Intrigued, Lily and Jack decided to take it to their grandfather, hoping he would know how to open it. Captain James, with his weathered face and twinkling eyes, smiled when he saw the chest. I haven't seen this in years," he said, his voice filled with nostalgia. "This chest belonged to my old friend, Captain Henry. He was a great adventurer, and he spoke of a treasure map he had hidden away." With a deft hand, Captain James unlocked the chest and opened it. Inside, they found an assortment of old nautical tools, charts, and a leather-bound journal. But what caught their attention was a rolled-up parchment tied with a red ribbon. With trembling hands, Lily untied the ribbon and unrolled the parchment, revealing a faded, hand-drawn map. The map depicted a series of islands, with an X marking a specific spot. Along the edges were cryptic notes and symbols, hinting at the dangers and challenges that awaited anyone who sought the treasure. Lily's heart raced with excitement. "Grandfather, is this the treasure map Captain Henry spoke of?" Captain James nodded, his eyes shining with excitement. "Aye, it is. Captain Henry and I often talked about searching for this treasure, but we never had the chance. It looks like the adventure now falls to you too." Jack's eyes widened with excitement. "Are we really going to search for the treasure, Lily?" Lily grinned, her adventurous spirit ignited. "Absolutely, Jack. We'll follow this map and find the treasure. It'll be the adventure of a lifetime." Captain James chuckled. "Just be careful, my dear. The sea is full of surprises, and this map warns of many dangers. But if anyone can find the treasure, it's you too." With their grandfather's blessing, Lily and Jack began preparing for their journey. They gathered supplies, studied the map, and plotted their course. They also enlisted the help of their friend, Sam, a skilled navigator and sailor who had grown up in Windhaven and knew the sea like the back of his hand. Early one morning, as the sun rose over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the ocean, Lily, Jack, and Sam set sail on their adventure. Their small boat, the Sea Star, cut through the waves with ease, and the thrill of the unknown filled their hearts with excitement. The first few days of their journey were smooth sailing. They navigated through calm waters and clear skies, following the map's instructions. Along the way, they encountered friendly dolphins, flying fish, and even a pod of whales that seemed to guide them on their way. But as they ventured further from the familiar shores of Windhaven, the challenges began to appear. The map led them through treacherous waters filled with hidden reefs and strong currents. They had to rely on Sam's expertise to navigate safely, and there were moments when they narrowly avoided disaster. One evening, as they anchored near a small island to rest, they gathered around the map to plan their next move. The map indicated that they were close to the first major landmark, a rocky outcrop shaped like a dragon's head. According to the notes, they needed to find a hidden cave beneath the outcrop to proceed further. The next morning, they set out to explore the island. The rocky outcrop was easy to spot, its dragon-like shape towering over the shoreline. Lily, Jack, and Sam carefully climbed over the rocks, searching for any signs of a hidden cave. After some time, Jack's keen eyes spotted a narrow opening partially concealed by overgrown vines. "Over here," Jack called, excitement in his voice. "I think I found the cave." They squeezed through the opening and found themselves in a dark, damp cavern. Using their lanterns to light the way, they ventured deeper into the cave, following the twists and turns. The walls were covered in strange symbols and carvings that seemed to tell a story of ancient mariners and their quests for treasure. Finally, they reached a large chamber at the heart of the cave. In the center stood a stone pedestal, and atop it was a weathered chest. The chest was adorned with intricate designs and locked with a heavy padlock. Lily's heart raced as she approached the chest. This had to be the first clue to the treasure. Sam examined the lock and the carvings on the pedestal. "These symbols look like a puzzle," he said thoughtfully. "We need to figure out the correct combination to open the chest." Working together, they carefully studied the carvings and the notes on the map. After some trial and error, they finally deciphered the puzzle and unlocked the chest. Inside, they found a set of golden coins, a small brass key, and another piece of parchment with more cryptic notes and symbols. Lily unrolled the parchment and read the notes aloud. "The next clue lies in the heart of the storm. Seek the island where lightning dances and thunder roars. There, you will find the second key." Jack shivered at the thought of navigating through a storm, but his determination to find the treasure outweighed his fear. "We can do this," he said, trying to sound confident. "We'll find the island and the second key." With renewed determination, they set sail once again, following the map's instructions. As they ventured further into the open sea, dark clouds began to gather on the horizon. The wind picked up, and the waves grew rougher, but they pressed on, driven by their sense of adventure and the promise of treasure. The storm hit them with full force, and they battled against the raging sea and howling wind. Lightning flashed across the sky, and thunder rumbled like a giant's roar. It was a test of their courage and skill, but they held their course, guided by the map and their unwavering determination. After hours of battling the storm, they finally spotted an island in the distance. The island seemed to be shrouded in a perpetual storm, with lightning illuminating its rocky cliffs. They navigated carefully to the shore, grateful to have made it through the tempest. As they explored the island, they followed the clues on the map, which led them to a hidden cave near the highest peak. Inside the cave, they found another chest, this one adorned with symbols of wind and lightning. Using the brass key they had found in the first chest, they unlocked it and discovered a second key made of silver and another piece of parchment. The parchment contained more notes and symbols, directing them to the final destination, the Island of Shadows. According to the notes, The island was hidden in a sea of mist and could only be found by those who possessed the 2 keys. With the storm behind them, they set sail once again, this time heading into a dense, swirling fog. The sea was eerily calm, and the mist enveloped them, making it difficult to see more than a few feet ahead. But they pressed on, using the keys as their guide. Finally, the mist began to clear, revealing a dark, foreboding island covered in thick, twisted trees. They anchored their boat and made their way ashore, feeling a sense of unease. The island was silent, save for the occasional rustle of leaves and the distant call of a mysterious bird. Following the final clues on the map, they ventured deep into the heart of the island. The path was treacherous, and they had to navigate through thorny underbrush and over jagged rocks. But their determination never wavered. At last, they reached a clearing where an ancient, moss-covered statue stood. The statue depicted a fierce warrior holding a shield and a sword, and at its base was a stone altar with a keyhole. Lily and Jack exchanged a determined look and inserted the 2 keys into the keyhole. The ground trembled, and the statue slowly shifted, revealing a hidden staircase that led underground. They descended the stairs, their hearts pounding with anticipation, and entered a vast, underground chamber. The chamber was filled with glittering treasures, gold coins, jeweled artifacts, and priceless relics from ages past. In the center of the chamber stood a large, ornate chest, its lid encrusted with gems. With a sense of awe, Lily approached the chest and carefully opened it. Inside, they found a treasure beyond their wildest dreams: golden crowns, intricate jewelry, and ancient scrolls filled with knowledge and secrets. But among the treasures was something even more valuable: a journal written by Captain Henry himself. The journal chronicled his adventures and the lessons he had learned about courage, friendship, and the true meaning of treasure. As they read the journal, Lily, Jack, and Sam realized that the greatest treasure was not the gold and jewels, but the experiences they had shared and the bonds they had formed. They had embarked on a journey of discovery, faced challenges, and grown stronger together. With their hearts full of gratitude and wonder, they carefully gathered the treasures and made their way back to the surface. They sailed home to Windhaven, where they were greeted with cheers and celebrations. The villagers marveled at the treasures they had found, but Lily and Jack knew that the real treasure was the adventure itself. Captain James beamed with pride as he listened to their tales of bravery and discovery. "You have done well, my dear," he said, embracing Lily and Jack. "You have honored the legacy of the great adventurers before you." And so, the story of Lily, Jack, and Sam became a cherished legend in Windhaven, a tale of courage, friendship, and the enduring spirit of adventure. The treasure they had found enriched their lives, but the memories they had made and the lessons they had learned were the true treasures that would last a lifetime. The lost treasure map, once a symbol of mystery and adventure, now served as a reminder of the journey they had undertaken and the incredible bond they had forged. And as long as there were those who believed in the magic of discovery and the power of friendship, the legacy of the adventurers would live on, inspiring future generations to seek out their own treasures and embark on their own grand adventures.